The executive director of the United States Chess Federation, Ranae, is joining us. Good afternoon, Ranae. Thank you for coming on the show.
Good afternoon. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, how are things in the U.S. Chess Federation these days? What are you guys up to?
Hey, we are really busy here at US Chess. We have two big events scheduled for this year that I'd like to talk to you about. The first is our grade nationals this December 6th through 8th at National Harbor. And Monday is the first early registration deadline for that event. So I want to make sure that your listeners know about grade nationals. And the second event, the biggest event I think that will be in the history of US Chess, will be the upcoming SuperNationals 8, and that's in May, and that replaces the elementary, middle, and high school championships. We do this once every 4 years, and so we're super excited about hosting this event in May.
Well, Renee, I have visited the Super Nationals when it was maybe the first event, I know, in Nashville. And I must say, it was overwhelming. I'm not joking. There was over 5,000 children competing, and they had their parents and coaches. And it was a chess festival. I've never seen so many trophies in my life. How many competitors are you expecting in that
Well,
Super
first,
National?
Yeah, let me first remind your listeners that the last time from May that we have held a Super Nationals was 8 years ago because we had to cancel during COVID. So we think that the interest in this event is going to be huge. The last Super Nationals that we held in 2017 had 5,600 participants.
Wow.
If we had been able to hold it during COVID, we were anticipating over 6,000. So we think we'll definitely hit over 6,000 this time.
I was present at those nationals 8 years ago. And, I grew up playing chess in the Czech Republic, but also, national championships. I've never seen something like that. Like the floors on every hotel were full with chess boards and kids running around playing chess. It was just fantastic.
And the trophies that I saw, the
They're
kids,
bigger than the kids.
yeah, the kids' eyes were huge, huge. That is a very, very, very big deal. Fantastic. And the scholastics, I know that is a huge part of the entire USCF's program and education as well. Talk a bit about the scholastic side of the USCF, if you don't mind.
You bet. One of the things that we have open right now are applications for our Title I travel grants. This will help students who are attending Title I schools and participating in chess programs to travel to both grade nationals or super nationals. And the deadline to complete that application is November 1st. And so US Chess is committed to serving at-risk populations, and we hope to see a lot of applications filled out for these travel grants that are coming up.
Exactly. Once again, we want to put up that graphic for viewers that didn't get a chance to see it the first times. Here it is, the National K through 12s as well, the grade championships.
It's going to
Wow.
be a fantastic event. I hope to be there as well because it's spectacular.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Some lectures?
We will gonna see about that. But
Wow.
yes, it's really great event. If you have kids, like to go there, I think it's a really nice experience for kids to see so many other kids competing at the game of chess.
Absolutely fantastic. And Renee, that's the scholastic side. Just turning it to the other side for a quick second. The U.S. Olympic teams have
Right?
just
We had
competed
just fantastic
in the
performance.
Budapest.
How much proud USCF is for this
Oh my
accomplishment.
Yes, we are incredibly proud of both our open and women's team. I have to say, this was my first time to travel to an Olympiad to help support our teams. It was so much fun, and to see how well they did, both teams performing well. We had a number of challenges just in transportation, getting the teams to the playing venue, particularly when we received torrential rain, unfortunately, and some flooding in Budapest. And so we were all getting our apps open, trying to order Ubers and Bolts to get our teams there. And you might have seen the video of Magnus Carlsen having trouble having to catch a bike in order to get to the venue. I mean, the challenges were real. And so it was exciting to see how well they performed. And speaking of Super Nationals, I spoke to Carissa Yip while we were there. And she told me that she had competed the last time we held SuperNationals in 2017. So she's looking forward to getting to come. I'm hoping to get her there as a special guest.
Wonderful, like a previous star, and now she's a superstar of today. Maybe more stars will be born. Coming up this weekend, U.S. Chess is teaming up with St. Louis Chess Club and the Kasparov Foundation for a conference here. Tell us about that one, Ranae.
Sure. U.S. Chess is proud to be one of the presenting sponsors for this event. This is the first time that we've held an event like this on this scale in the U.S. And of course, we have keynote speakers that are going to be great attractions for everyone who's in attendance. We have GM Maurice Ashley, GM Judith Polgar, and GM Gary Kasparov. And so in addition to the keynote speakers, we have some really interesting plenary sessions that are planned. We have one on chess and cheating. We have another one with research on chess and gender. We have a lot of concurrent sessions that will cover everything from research, classroom teachers, or people who are just trying to start their own chess club in their own communities.
Wow, that's a very nice lineup with the keynote speakers.
I would say
and
so.
I look forward to the sessions. I'm going to actually be moderating the chess and gender one. So it's going to be a great, great event to discuss chess on an academic sphere.
Ranae, thank you so very much for joining us. Is there any final thoughts that you'd like to leave our viewers with from US Chess?
Sure. I'd just like to tell you that it was so exciting for our delegation to be in Hungary to support our World Olympiad team. And now we're seeing a lot of these competitors here at the U.S. Championship. So we're looking forward to being there at the closing ceremony to cheer everyone off and then also to start the St. Louis Chess Conference.
Ranae, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your leadership and to your staff for everything you do at US Chess. We're very, very appreciative.
Thanks so much.
All right. And let's